Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy to be here and to be able to share with you what I love doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. So this is June 2024's Monday series. This is video number 2, which means it's a case of card. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. So this card, I'm really hoping it comes out the way I see it in my head. Here's my notebook, but let me share with you. So the month of June, I am concentrating on the Country Birdhouse bundle, which is this stamp set and the dies, and the dies are being well loved. I've got so many ideas. I'm having to write them down. I'm just so happy to be able to do this. So thank you guys so much. So every month on Monday and Saturdays, I feature one stamp set suite or bundle. I try to, number one, it's more cost efficient for me to buy something that I'm really going to get use out of. And by doing the Monday and Saturday series, I hope to show you a variety of ways to use a particular stamp set, suite, or bundle. This month, of course, is the Country Birdhouse bundle. Let me share with you, as it is the second Monday of June, which is June 10th, we are doing Case a Card, and we are going to do this card. Now, I am going to change a few things. I'm going to change this to a regular card size, I'm saying, sorry. And I've tweaked it a little bit, but the color scheme and the basic design of this is going to be the same. Oops, stamp set stuck to the back of that. So this is what I'm going to be referring back to this so you can see it. I was like, what is that die to? That die is to this other one. So, the paper we are using is what is this one? Number 9. Country Lace. I'm using this design right here. This one is the one I chose. So let me turn it back to what I'm going to be referencing, and let me show you what I have in store. So we have, you can see a long list because I did a lot of die cutting. So put that aside. We are using, my card base this time is Petal Pink, as the card that we are casing features Petal Pink. So that's what we are using. So the card base is Petal Pink, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Our DSP is the Country Lace, the Petal Pink side, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Next, our Birdhouse is going to be stamped in basic gray onto smoky slate. Now, their Birdhouse, not sure if that's the same, but it looks close to smoky slate, so that's what I went with. We're going to do that, and we're going to die cut it out together. Now, their scalloped roof, it looks like they colored that with blends or a marker of some sort here. I mean, they could have colored this all in smoky slate with something, but so I have a pecan pie scalloped roof. Then the thin trim of the roof is in crumb cake. The top of the roof is in basic gray, and the bottom of my roof, the bottom of the birdhouse, sorry, is in basic gray. I think those are going to play well together. And then right here, you'll see it they have 3 and I did 4. They have 3 flowers, but they colored the stems in basic gray, and I didn't want to do that. So I pulled out some retired Pear Pizzazz. Soft Seafoam was a little too soft. And what I did is called paper piecing, and I'm going to show you how I did that. But I stamped in basic gray onto some Pear Pizzazz, die cut it. Then I stamped it again, the same flower, onto some Petal Pink cardstock, and I fussy cut the top part of the flower out. Then over here, you can see where they have these little flowers. Now, I can tell you all of these were colored in with either colored pencils, blends, or markers. But I did same flowers, This time, those are stamped in Basic Gray onto So Saffron, which I know is retired. So is my bird is So Saffron. Then these two are in Pale Papaya. I just needed to change it up. Now, this little circle die here with the hole cut out, that is in... That's this one right here. I did it twice. I'm going to glue that circle back in. But this little brown one I want for the little knob of the birdhouse. So those are all pre-done. I will show you how I did those. And then I am going to be bringing a sentiment in, Hello Friend, that I'm going to stamp in Petal Pink and Fussy Cut. And unless you have a catalog. This looks like there's some kind of a print there, but it says Hello Friend. They stamped their background in Petal Pink. We are going to stamp it too, just not in the background because I'm using the DSP for the background. If you didn't have the DSP, stamp Hello Friend a whole bunch of times. That's what they did. We are not, and we don't need this extra piece because we already have that. So a little tweaking on it, but we're going to work with it, right? Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, I have an inside piece that's 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside in my clear envelope and mailer. So let me move the notebook and the Stampin' Pierce mat. Almost lost it there. Bring it out of hiding. Let's get rid of this and get a new piece. I have them pre-cut here. Alrighty, so the inside, let's start with the inside of our, it was kind of wonky there. It was set on something and it made it curve. We're going to stamp the inside in Petal Pink. That says, hoping you have the best day ever. I think this is an adorable saying. I love it. So right there in the center. Ta-da! That's it. And then let's go ahead. We can do some more on that if we want to in a little bit, but we're just getting the stamping. So this is Hello Friend. Definitely want that. I can close up my Petal Pink for the moment, and we're going to fussy cut Hello Friend out real quick. Now, when I fussy cut, I want you to know it's fussy cut, so I kind of move the paper. I don't mind that it's all wonky because I am not trying to be perfect, and the more curves it has, it makes it look like it's just that much more intended. So there's my Hello Friend. I'm going to put that with the bird and all that. That scrap can go back in. Hold on. There. That scrap can be saved. And let's stamp for our birdhouse. Smoky Slate. We're going to use Basic Gray. And I'm using my little spot here because it was out and already being used for Paper Pumpkin. Had to take a break for a day because I wanted to make sure to start getting June's videos up and done, or if something happens to me, I won't have my videos up and that would upset me. So stamp it on the Basic Gray, onto the Smoky Slate in Basic Gray, and then we're going to die cut. Ta-da! Don't worry about that because we have the little pecan pie bit. So we are going to bring in the mini because, believe it or not, the birdhouse fits in here, guys. It's great. So you'll need 3 plates. You'll need your white plate. Mine's well used. Plates 1 and 2, the 2 2s. Getting those on there. Where's the die? I am going to grab a wee little piece of washi tape. I want to tell you, I was at the dollar store the other day. So for $1.25, I got 5 rolls of washi tape that are going to last me probably a year. So good deal. I thought Didn't matter what colors they were, as they're only being used to hold down dies. All right. Top plate. Now, if you off-center the two plates, the clear plates, it's going to go through the machine a lot easier. I don't even really... It gets a little tight there, but that's it. It's still going. Now at the top. Close up my little mini. Set my die aside. Now we have our little birdhouse. This is scrap. It's going to stay in the little smoky slate envelope. Plates aside. So let's go ahead and, instead of coloring this, let me bring in the picture so you guys can see it, right? So instead of coloring it, we are using, oops, I'm telling you what, I drop stuff so much. We are using die cuts. So here is that roof line. I'm gonna do the scallop first. I don't know why I want to start with the scallop, but I do. So I put the scallop in place. Oops. Might help if I get it. I already put the glue down on the other one, just because, right? So there's that. Now the basic gray in place. Well, maybe I should do the crumb cake. Crumb cake is this little one right there. Snuggle it right on top of the pecan pie. And yes, I'm getting, guys, because I did that, I'm getting glue everywhere. But it's okay, we'll just add more glue. Stay down. And our smoky slate top of our roof. Oops. All right. Now, do you see where that is off? If it bugs me, I'm just going to come in and I'm going to fix it just like that, just by cutting it off, and now it's not going to bug me. Though it didn't really bug me to begin with, but if it bugs you, just cut it off. So here we are going to add our bottom piece. And now, instead of coloring it, we use the die cuts. Boom, it's done. Now I have the two circles. So let's bring in my extra die cuts here. I don't know why the circle is cut out of this one to begin with, but I want to, they have it all blacked out in there. So we are doing like, we have that little border, just trying to center it in the center. Put a little bit more in there, and I'm going to add that center circle back in there. Now this little one, I did the same thing, but I did just, I really could use those reverse tweezers. I just die cut the little center out is all I wanted, and I used the very tip bit of a piece of scrap. There. Just my little knob, my little perch for my birdhouse, right? So how are we doing? I think we're doing great. Now I am going to bring this in, and we're going to stamp the chain, and we're going to stamp that in basic gray. So let's grab this. And we know our birdhouse is going to go right down here. So our chain, we're going to start down here, and then we can always connect it up. So this one hasn't been used yet, so we have to do, you know it, the smushy dance. So smushy, smushy, smushy. All right. So I want to start it right here, and I'm holding it up above. I'm just going to slide this down and stamp. Now, I've got to bring it down a little bit because I want to go within it. Let's hopefully that got in it. Look, it did. So now we have our little chain. Look at how sweet. Yes. Now, if we wanted to, I didn't have this, I would have done the Hello Friend all over it, right in the background. So now this can either go, oh, do I want to put it on dimensionals, or do I want to do the whole thing perfectly flat? And guys, I'm going to tell you this one, just because it's how cute it is, we're going to put it on dimensionals. And look at that. Yep. That is the back to something else, and I repurposed it because I didn't use that in the center. And there we have 5 dimensionals. Now everything else will go flat on here. I don't think I'll pop anything else up. I'll just keep it simple and do the birdhouse. But before we put the birdhouse on, let's glue this to our card base. I can hear the Alexa, or my grandson figured out how to rename the Echo Alexa pod thingy. He calls it Ziggy. It's so funny. I can hear it. Make sure it's opening the right direction, which I almost blew it. There we go. All right, so now our little birdhouse. We want to make sure that point, the peak of our birdhouse, look at that. So cute, so cute. So we have our little hello friend, which I might need to back it in something because I am going to put it up there. This one doesn't have a sentiment, but I do want it. I might do pecan pie, or we'll have to give me a minute. We'll figure that out. But that is going to go right there. Next, I'm going to stamp and show you how I did my little birds, and we're going to do a little test. So these are the colors I chose, except for the petal pink, and I don't know where my scrap of petal. Oh, this is that the petal pink? Yeah, well, that is not. Oh, it is. That's for the top part of the flower. All right. Let's get these stamped. We're not going to die cut them. No, I'm just showing you because, I mean, I'm demonstrating how I did it, and this is it. And it was all done with basic gray. So first, this is Retired Pear Pizzazz. Any pale green would work. I stamped it like that. I ran that through the die cut. And I got this, right? Without the top. Then, showing you, you can use spots like you can anything else. There we go. I fussy cut that and glued it to that. So that's that one. Now my little bird. This is where we're going to do a little test here. So my little birdie is right here. And then I had 2 of these little flowers. Where's the ink? You can see them right there. There's that. And then I don't have any of the pale. Oh, there's the pale papaya. I'm like, I'm missing a flower. There we go. That's how I did it, and I ran them through the die cut machine. Now, for the centers of these, I used the Pearlized Enamel Effects in black and white. I did white on the yellow and black on the pale papaya. This is so saffron. Okay, so that is all done. The chain is done. Put that aside. Testing on the little birdie. So I'm going to squeeze this. I'm going to use a blender pen and do a test because I want to add a little bit of color to my bird. Let me show you. So they kind of blended yellow and a little bit of pink down here. So let's use some petal pink, picking it up. And I'm going to try to swirl some pink on my bird and see if we like it. Not really crazy about that at all. Not at all. I might just leave my birdie alone. Trying to think, maybe I add a little... Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm going to give him a little black eye here. Fill the eye in. I'm going to do his feet. Little Sharpie. And I'm going to do his beak. Like so. I'm not sure crazy about the beak, but he's got a black beak now. And I was looking for... I don't think we sell these anymore. We used to have these chalk writers. Not even sure if mine is good. Yeah. So we are going to add, I'm not even sure if you guys are going to see this, but it's going to add some white to my bird's wings and tail feathers. And we'll do a little bit here. I like that. I might even do some on the flowers. I'm not sure, can you see it with the light now, the white? So let's add a little bit of this to our flowers. I mean, this is so old. I lost it when I purchased it, when it first came out. And I never got around to, until just recently finding it. So let's go ahead and add a little bit. To my, I call it a tulip. I'm not sure what else it's supposed to be. There's that. Let's add a little bit to the inside of our little saffron. And yes, the centers are now dry. The pale papaya. Thinking, do I highlight anything on the birdhouse? No. I was like, oh, we could do this. No. I don't want to ruin it, right? Could take a white gel pen. We used to sell these. Do I want to do some stitching around there? I think so. And unfortunately, I glued it down there. So I'm going to have to get my gel pen started. All right, let's see. Dot. And then I'm going to go here. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Just, yeah, we're going to add a little trimming. Those should be more circle-like. And then what are we going to do on there? It needs something. So I'm going to do my corners first of all. Do the peak. See, every now and then you have to. And do this corner this way. Okay. And then I want to do one circle, big line, one circle, line, circle, because I got to do the peak together. Big circle, long line, big circle, line. We're going to go all the way. Big circle. I want to go past that point. Connect them. Just adding a little bit more visual interest on it. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. So now we have to add that to the bottom. Most definitely needs, and there's this little recess around here. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to come like this. You can just follow it. 2 dots. And then 2 dots. And then 2 dots in the center, and then a line. Now here I want to put a line and then 2 dots. The 2 dots there, and a wee line, 2 dots and a wee line. And there we have a little bit more visual interest on the card. So that I need to figure out what I want to put behind it. Do I want to do like a pop of yellow? Let's see my yellow bird. Now my yellow bird, they have him sitting up there. So that's where my yellow bird's going to go. I already have everything up on dimensionals. Probably should have glued it down before, but let's work with what we have. And we know, where's the hello friend? I'm not sure about the yellow yet. So they have 3 of these flowers. They have them way up there. I might bring mine down farther, like so. And then maybe do 1 and 2, like so. I can always add that one to the inside of it. And then that one, I mean, I kind of like the idea of that. Okay, yes, that's how these are going to go. Let's get these glued in place. This one first. That one's going to go right there. Don't want that hanging over. This one is going to go there. So this one needs to go down next because this one's going to sit on top of this one. There's that one. And then this one, we're going to have the little yellow one down at the bottom and this one in the background. All right, so this one first, because that one's in the background. Then this tulip, I think it's a tulip. Almost looks like a poppy, the way the inside is. And I have some gorgeous, oh my gosh, gorgeous orange poppies. They're massive. My neighbor Ken let me take some out of his yard, and they have just sprung to life in my yard. It's absolutely fantastic. Can that one scoot down? Nope. Okay, so there we have it. There is, oh, so cute. So the question is do I back that onto yellow? Guess what, guys? I'm thinking we need to back this onto the Pear Pizzazz. And I don't have enough here, so give me a second. I have some more scraps, but I'm thinking that Pear Pizzazz up there is going to do the trick. So I just need, I even have this, that's too big, but I could fussy cut around it. I want to see something. What if I just punched a circle like that? I think so. Here's a scrap. That's not even, that might be old olive. That needs to go in my little container of scraps. So let's put this in here and get a punching of it. I know they got rid of the double oval, but I shall never let it go. It will not be surrendered. Now I could stamp that again and do it in the oval, and no, I can't because this is the small oval. No, we can't. We're going to use the fussy cutting that we did, and maybe I should have popped that up on, that should have been up on dimensionals. Let's pull that up. Okay, let's glue this side down. And I want to trim, I am just being one of, let's pray that that's straight enough because I like there. Okay, Hello Friend is going to go on minis. Let's see. Now that it has nice stickiness from the glue on there, right? I can change my mind if I want to. And I'm thinking, what if I did, trying to see if I could put this up there somewhere with it. What if I did like that? No, I think that just, I don't know. What if, it doesn't hurt to try it, right? I want to cut off this flower. You guys know me, I'm not afraid of a little surgery at all. I think that is sweet. And I just want to glue that down. I mean, I did cut it. So, ooh la la, I like it, I like it, I like it. Now, let's do a little bit of work on our inside. Maybe, I think, yes. Where's the inside piece? Okay, put all the scraps over there. Here we go. This is the one we're going to work on. We're going to stamp. What are we going to stamp? The little flowers. Of course, we're going to do it in petal pink. One there. These were in basic gray, so now they're going to have a little funky color, but I'm going to stick with it. They're both the same. They're both the same. Now let's clean them off. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. What have I done? All right. Mailer. That's done. We could do... Let's stamp that off. Let's do a little there. Boy, that is so faint you can hardly even see it. Just, that was almost pointless, guys. But this one isn't. Let's add that little detail down there. And let's do it up here. That's cute. Just that little bit more. So this is ready to get glued on the inside. Is this the same glue bottle I was using? I don't think so. No. Like, wrong one. The one. This just doesn't stay down all the time. So let's add the glue. Put the inside on the inside of the card. Wonder where I got water at on my card. Or that's ink. Okay, so that's done. Card over there. And the mailer, which we need to do something to. We definitely need the Hello Friend. We are going to stamp this now in basic gray. But we are going to stamp this in petal pink. Just down. Just making a little area for it. A background for the basic gray. And then we want, of course, our little flowers. One, two. That's gray. We don't want to do that, restamping it in the wrong color again. There we go. So there is our mailer. And our card is done, guys. We used a lot of stuff in this one. Not too bad on the time, I don't think. So my mailer, of course, goes in the clear envelope. This is just printer paper. That's 4 by 5 1/4. Or no, that's 3 3/4 by 5. No, it's 4 by 5 1/4. I was like, oh. So that is just for me to do the address of my card. And here is our great little card. And of course, to top it off, of course, is the Wink Estella. I just want to do the green because I have stuff on all the other flowers, the chalk. And I'm going to just highlight a little bit of my bird. Not all of it because I have all that chalking on it. But there, so he's sparkling a bit. Just a hair. So he's sparkling and the leaves of the green is. So this is my version, my casing of this card. Had to change it up to where it was an A2 size card, sorry. There you have it. My card, their card. I think they're both adorable. Just a little, you know, a little tweaking on my part to change it up. And I really hope you guys like it. I can't believe I did that. But hey, and that, I'm wondering if the stamp is meant to be curved. It's driving me crazy how that it curves up a little. Okay, so I hope you guys like it. I enjoyed doing this, and I love doing this, guys, and sharing with you. Thank you so much for allowing me into your home and to share my love of paper crafting with you. It means the world. Your comments, guys, are what keep me doing this, and if you have time, I'd love to have your thoughts. Any tips you want to share, please feel free to do so. And I want to invite you to come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.